Hey, how's it going? I'm Russ with Dapper Dividends, and I have a very important announcement, a message for you, a public service announcement of sorts from moi to ya. And what I want to say is that don't believe everything you hear. Take everything with a grain of salt. Do your own due diligence, fact checking, and when you find yourself being really into an idea, look for the opposite. Look for what could derail that idea. Look for what could prove it wrong. It's the best way to go about things, the Socratic method. It was summer of 2013, and I heard a very compelling interview with a certain someone that shall not be named. He made a very good case for gold. The stock market was just coming out of the depths of the Great Recession, but this was just a little blip. This was the high spot, and gold was going to surge, and the stock market was going to tumble, and your portfolio was going to be wiped out if you were silly enough to not take great advantage of this time and buy into gold. So what did I do as a much younger Dapper dividender? Back then in those days, I sold a chunk of my mutual funds because I didn't want to lose money, so I put that money into precious metal, particularly physical gold bullion that I bought online. And why was it a bad idea? Check out this chart. The dot is August of 2013. The black line is gold. The blue line is the S&P 500. The SPY, the black line, is the GLD. Check that out. I sold right here. This is where I sold my mutual funds and bought gold. And what did the mutual funds do? Up, up, up and to the right, and gold languished, chopped sideways for many years, where it has now finally peaked up a bit, but it's coming down. Point of the story is, look at that, 142.23% up from August of 13, while gold is at 20.49%. That was about a 120% loss that I did not realize if I would have just held on to the mutual funds. It was a very expensive lesson for me to learn. The moral of this story is that if you listen to certain people and they have you convinced, you need to immediately try to find the counter argument and see if there's any credibility to that. Because had I done my due diligence, I would have seen that gold is a terrible investment. I took money from an investment and put it into something that is supposed to hedge inflation. It's a store of value. Gold will help you leapfrog inflation. It's not an investment. It doesn't pay dividends. There's no income stream on that gold, especially if you hold it in bullion in your house. It will do nothing. You can convert it later on for inflated dollars. And again, leapfrogging that inflation. So always do your own due diligence. I learned that nobody has a crystal ball. If somebody is incredibly certain about a point they're making, fact check them on it. Look for the counter argument. Always follow me on Twitter at RustyRam78. Check me out on Instagram at Dapper Dividends. And if I've helped you out at any point in this video, help me out with a like. And please leave a comment in the comments below, because you know where the comments go. We would love to talk to you, and I will talk to you in the next video.